It's a different space can wake you up. Okay.
Shane, I want to see if I've got this right, because I think I'm on track here. But as you're saying that resistance is one of the greatest blocks to creative expression, and that resistance we can identify. Let's say I realize that I'm sitting around mumbling, I never have enough time to write or enough time to paint, or if I had more space, if there wasn't enough noise here, if I wasn't exhausted from having not only to work so much, 8 hours a day, and then I come home, and then we gather more pain, as you're saying, pain seeks pain. So now I'm saying, and then my wife wants me to work. I write on the weekends, but she's always got a project for me. I never have space for myself. So I'm gathering these things, but what I'm missing by focusing outwardly is taking that mantra that I'm hearing, which is my cry of pain, my complaining, my whining, whatever it is, that is that. And taking some space for that and being with that. What, for me, as I began to look at that, is that there's some fear in there that can be about being exposed in bringing my craft forward, or whatever it is that is an expression of me that I'm afraid of failing. And so I'm cooperating with these different reasons that I say are what's blocking me from. But if I stay with that here, what I hear you saying is that there's a possibility that can, in a sense, dissolve or...
So let's say this way. The one who is talking right now.
This one?
Yeah. Okay. The one who is talking right now, it seems feeling some block with the creativity, right?
Yes.
And what he's saying, it does not have enough time, right? But everything what you said about wife, to work, to everything, it has so much time. You took quite a bit of time to talking here. And I'm sure you'll take a lot of more time about thinking about it when you're alone. And so it's not so much about what you talk, what you're thinking, but the one who is thinking that, who is talking that. That's the resistance, that's the pain. That's the pain body. And when you're complaining, that's a pain speech. When you imagine, your imagination going too far with those pain, that's called pain mind. But that is a pain. I can't do it. So, that when you feel like that, it almost feels like maybe it's not really possible to get rid of this feeling. Get rid of this resistance or get rid of this pain. It's not possible. But yes. I mean, this is what I'm saying here. I think trust that even in that moment, you can shift energy and you can get rid of that resistance. You might not become very creative, but at least you become less blocking by trusting them. And so what do? Instead of saying all the things what you just said, just don't say anything. Look at how you're feeling. Look at that. Look at the pain. It's complaining. It's saying something. And what you're saying, stop. Be creative. By now you're supposed to finish everything. Stop that. Maybe that pain, maybe your creativity will be to liberate that pain, not finish the book or project. Your project will be to dissolve that pain. And the way you do that will be a moment when it's very active, trusting yourself and looking into that. And how you look at it, again, I know you're going to say, well, how you look into that? Just simply, as we know, you call it host. You host that. I'm feeling resistance. I am feeling resistant to do this. Rather than saying, why I'm feeling resistant to do that, I should not feeling resistant to do that, this is a great project, this is really I wanted to do it, just don't say that. Just host. Give a big hug to that pain. Or give a big smile to that pain. Just hug from that unbounded space. Hug of that infinite awareness, that light. The hug of that warmth. So that first creative quality, second creative quality, third creative quality. Give the hug to that. And when you do that, the way it responds to you, completely different. It will melt like the ghost. That makes sense? So you, the one who is giving hug, is that simple monk who does not have so egoistic ideas, but have a great warmth. And the ghost is that resistance. The ghost will melt. That will melt. And you trust that. And you try. And you can witness. That make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
And I actually...
And?
I'm not, no more complaining. I want to say, just with great happiness, that I've been applying what you've been saying over this last year. And in the last 6 months, my book actually has just been flowing with great joy.
Wonderful.
I just
Well,
want to thank you for
yeah, good to hear that. Thank you. So I think we're going to come and finish the evening.
Thank you, Ricochet.
Yeah.
Just a few words about some things coming up. For those of you who want to get more involved, the spring retreat just ended a few days ago, but the next retreat at Serenity Ridge. Serenity Ridge is our retreat center, for those of you who might not know, down in Nelson County, just down the 29 past where Route 6 crosses. There's dorms for about 80 people, teaching hall, 20 acres of land for now, and lots going on down there. So the next thing is self-purification through the ties of the life and the body. Ricochet is the abbot of Treatment Monastery in Nepal, one of the two main monasteries in our tradition. Really special that he's coming here and